Hey guys, it's Palmer and you're watching some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and this is kill confirmed on Interchange. I think I don't know the map name and I forgot it. I'm sorry, but that's one thing about this game so far, that I know the maps. I'm getting to know the maps. I just can't match the names with the actual map. So I think it's Interchange. I'm not sure though. And this video is gonna be about like my first impressions. What I think, and so far. I have about 7 hours of gameplay online, and I gotta say, I've been having some fun. There's definitely some things that tick me off, but overall, I've been having some fun. And right there, if you're wondering why I was just like sitting there doing nothing, I forgot that I didn't have my button layouts to tactical, so I hurried up and changed it over. And so far I've played a little bit of the campaign. I played some Spec Ops. I played some survival mode, and I played online. And overall, I've been having fun. Hopefully, in 3 months, my opinion of this game is still going to be the same. I hope it's still enjoyable. I hope it's still pretty fun. But, you never know. It might change because, everybody loves the game at first. Everybody loves a new game at first. If you buy a new game, you go out there and buy a new game, you're going to enjoy it, for the first, week or so or month or so you play it, right? And then eventually, you get bored of it, or it just starts to suck. And right here, I get my first triple. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is my first game, if you haven't guessed, of Modern Warfare 3. And I do pretty good. I think I go 21-8. I'm not sure, but I lost my train of thought there. Sorry, I just forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so hopefully, in 3 months, I still enjoy this game. The campaign so far is pretty awesome. I've been a pretty big fan of the campaign since COD 4, and it's definitely a pretty cool campaign. And the Spec Ops, it's pretty challenging on veteran. I've been playing with a friend on veteran, and it's challenging. It is fun. Survival mode is pretty cool. I do wish you could play with more than 2 people because like today, just for like an example, we had 3 or 4 people in our party. And we wanted to play survival mode, but we couldn't do it together. It would have been a blast if we could all play together, but we couldn't. So that kind of makes me mad. I'm sure they could have definitely adjusted to it to have 3 or 4 people play, on a survival match. But I guess they didn't care enough to do that. And there's 2 things that kind of stick out to me right now that kind of tick me off. The first one would be knifing. I'm glad they toned it down. No more, commando, thank God. But I definitely, I don't think there's any examples in this game. But recently, I try to knife somebody. I do the lunge, but I don't get the kill. I like knife through him or I knife beside him. I'm like, what's that? Why even put me in the lunge motion if I'm not going to get the kill? It's pretty stupid. It kind of takes me off. But I don't know if you saw, I used the noob tubes, and they're definitely toned down, but I still get killed by them here and there, and it's still irritating. And back there you saw my death streak of juiced. I guess death streaks are alright. They're definitely tolerable. I mean, like, for example, the juiced death streak, like, really, it doesn't really affect the gameplay, but final stand. I'm pretty sure they heard, nobody likes that. Nobody likes Last Stand. I'm glad I took that out. But, really, why would you give somebody that, I don't know, like, it takes me off because, like, I'm in a gunfight, I'm shooting him, there's multiple enemies. He's gonna kill me sometimes, and that ticks me off, Just because I'm owning him does not mean, or my whole team is just wrecking his day, does not mean, he should have the upper hand. Maybe he sucks, yeah, but he can learn to get better. It happens in time, Call of Duty 4, I sucked at first, it was my first online COD game. I didn't have any death streaks, I got better, it's just, I don't know, I don't see their point behind death streaks, but, take out, Final Stand. It doesn't really impact the gameplay that much. It's just something that kind of ticks me off. And for a while here, like, you don't see it this game, but for a while, like, towards probably my first 3 hours of gameplay, I was having a lot of trouble win gunfights. Like, I just could not win them. And I don't know why it happened. I would just get hit markers, or I would die really quickly, and I just don't know why I was dying. But it seems that, like, now I'm kind of adjusting and I'm playing a lot better and having more fun now that I'm actually doing pretty good. And So far, the game is pretty awesome. Hopefully in 3 months it's still fun. I'm guessing most of you guys already have this game. If not, you'll probably get it around Christmas. And you know, let me know your opinions on this game in the comments below. And you'll see here that I start the streak, and I get the last the last kill of the game, and I get the Reaper. And that ticked me off because, you know, I want to use that. I didn't even get to use that in this game yet, and you know, I wanted to use that kill streak. And theater mode, sometimes it seems like it screws up, but like right there, I don't think I was shooting at the ground. But you see there, I got the Reaper, didn't get to use it. And that's it for this gameplay, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later, and bye.